The time period between the death of Joshua and the ministry of Samuel was known for its heroes called Judges. The book of Judges tells us the story or the history of Israel during that period of time. The events in the book of Judges followed a certain pattern. The Israelites lived in peace while serving and loving God. The Israelites then forgot about God and did evil. Then God will punish them by sending a neighboring nation to fight them and overrule them. The Israelites will turn to God and ask for forgiveness. Then God, in his love, will forgive them by sending one of those heroes to help them overcome their enemy. Among those judges or heroes, I would like here to talk about one that his name is only mentioned twice in the Bible, and his whole leadership was summarized in one verse in the Bible. We will see that in the book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 31, that is said, "After Ehud came Shamgai, son of Anah, who struck down 600 Philistines with an axe goad. He too saved Israel." You see, little was known about this man called Shamgai. His period of leadership bridged between the leadership of Ehud and Deborah. God used one man with a simple tool to rescue his people from oppression. This example of God working through one man to deliver his people is still possible today. We are all called to live for God, knowing that our actions could have an incredible influence on many people's lives. God is able to use the unknown, the one that is written off, the one that is not a common person, the one that is not a popular. God is able to use that person to achieve great things, to bring glory to his name. God is still looking for people like Shamgai today. He wants to use people like Shamgai again today. You may not be considered by anybody, but God can raise you up for the occasion. Shamgai used an axe goad as his weapon. The axe goad is to drive oxen, and the oxen are used in the farm. So Shamgai might be a farmer. An axe goad is a wooden tool approximately 8 to 10 feet long. You can see an iron spike or point at one end, which was used to kick oxen bottom. To kick the oxen bottom when they try to slow down as they pull a plow or a cart. It often had an iron scraper at the other non-pointed end to clear the cloud or the path of earth or death from the plowshare when it becomes weighted down. What do you have in your hand that God can use? As a Christian, your ask God is the word of God. It is your prayer life. It is the way you handle yourself. It is the way you impact other people. Your prayer can change a lot of things in your own life. It can change a lot of things in your family's life. It can change a lot of things in someone's life. It can change a lot of things in your community life, even in the way of life of a nation. You can be another Shamgar today for your family, your church, your community, and your nation as we are living through this time of faithlessness, lawlessness, and fear. You can make a difference in someone's life.